Does the sound of a New Year's celebration excite you? Have you been thinking about how you're going to be bringing in the new year? Who are you going to be bringing in the new year with, and what will you be doing? Will you be going out on the town, or will you be staying home to spend time with your family and friends? Going out on the town, I have spent many times out at masquerade parties, out having a great time, paying a high price for tickets to get into fun events. Or will you be staying home and spending money to play fun games with your family and offer prizes? Too many decisions, but having to think about those brings up a lot of different experiences I've had. I've gone out on the town, I've hung out with my family, I've hung out with my friends, so it can be challenging to make that decision. Going out on the town can be not only dangerous, but could be very crowded and costly. Would you have to pay for a cab? Will you have to hire in a babysitter? How much will your tickets cost to get into the events? Will those events provide you with a table to sit with your group? Will you be able to even hear your group? There are so many things that you must consider while going out on the town. How will you get there? Will you be drinking and driving? According to an American Spotlight survey, Americans spend more than $3 billion a year going out on New Year's night. Will you be spending that money, or will you be staying home to save? Did you know, according to a survey done by the Insurance Highway Institute of Safety, that New Year's is the second most dangerous day to be out on the road? You could be traveling to the events for that night or coming home, or possibly you are one of those dangers. Maybe you had a little bit too much to drink and you made the decision to get on the road thinking that you're perfectly capable of driving home safely. What will you be? I personally have a very personal experience. I had a 17-year-old cousin that back in 1997 decided to go out without her parents' consent to a party. The kids decided to go out riding ATVs, also along with drinking under the age. She was involved in an accident where the ATV overturned. She received brain damage and was not able to be function ever on her own. We removed her from a ventilator. It was a very, very difficult time for my family, and it was a lot of hard lessons to learn. Going out on New Year's can be very dangerous if not taken into consideration all the risk, and make sure that you create a safe environment. Also, another thing to think about for New Year's is making the decision to go out could be very expensive and maybe not as much fun as you thought. I've actually paid and gone out to events where we were supposed to have a table. There was about 12 of us. We paid for our tickets, which were like $68 each. Then we also had to buy our drinks. It was very crowded. We couldn't even talk to each other. We couldn't even keep up with our group. Also, it was very challenging to even enjoy ourselves for others that were making poor decisions around them and putting all of us at risk. Lots of fights, lots of arguments between people who had consumed too much alcohol. Do you really want to be a part of that? I will say, staying home at New Year's can be a much safer environment. It also can save you lots of money, and you would have a great time spending with your family and your friends. Invite them all over. Everybody bring in prizes and games and bring in snacks for the night. It would be much safer and much cheaper, and everyone could be involved in the party. The kids could go to bed at a certain time, maybe 12:30, of course after midnight, and then the parents could enjoy the rest of their time alone. Where will you be spending your New Year's? Will you be staying home to save your money and be safe? I know that would be my choice.